They probably don't come much bigger than the Heineken Cup quarter final here against Ulster, Thomond Park.
Yeah, massive game for us. It was when we started back in we're here first game against Northampton. It was touch and go whether we'd come out of the group really, and it was a great achievement for us to get here, and obviously our last game against Northampton to get a home quarter final for the fans of Munster, it was brilliant, and it's definitely going to be a massive task for us, but hopefully we'll be up to the challenge.
Huge expectation on the side because you're at home, but you're playing an Ulster side who are right banging form.
Yeah, they've had a good run of games there. They had a massive victory against Aroni last week and against Treviso. They came back for the last 10 minutes. Just shows how fit they are as well. So yeah, hopefully we'll be able to stick with them, and hopefully we'll try to match them for what they're up front as well.
And is that it's going to be a huge battle? It's going to be the battle up front. You would have come up against some of those boys in Irish camp were already best. The likes of those lads, you'd know them and you'd know what you're going to be up against.
Yeah, Tom Court, Rory Best, Stephen Ferris, Annenberg, Chris Henry, they're all internationals as well, and with Dan Tui and Muller as well, they're all internationals there, so certainly we're definitely going to be up for a massive battle there, and hopefully we can come out on the right side, but if we can kind of focus on ourselves and what we can bring to the table, hopefully we'll turn out.
Well, talking about yourselves, Donnacha, I mean, obviously a little bit of nervousness, I'd say, around after that performance against Leinster, in terms of that Leinster winning, if you like, what people were talking about comfortably. Do we give Leinster enough credit for the sort of side they are?
Yeah, well, they are the team to beat in Europe. We're quite disappointed with the result went from our point of view. Certainly, we learned a lot from that game. The intensity was there. It was just being a bit sharper in a few particular areas, and definitely working. And that's what we're trying to do this week. We'll work on those mistakes and try and take the positives out of it. Certainly, they are the team to model ourselves on. But hopefully we've got a few players back this week as well, and see how things go. And I think we just have to get really kind of ourselves right and just kind of bring what we do best to the table at the weekend.
And does a game like last weekend, is that what we use the cliche? Is that a wake up call, or does it put more pressure on you?
We put a lot of pressure on ourselves in a week in, week out to try and obviously win every week. But certainly it obviously highlights the areas where that we weren't as sharp on, and we were second best to a few areas on the park, especially the breakdown. So yeah, definitely we can. It is good to highlight those, and you'd hate to be analysing them next week. But definitely we can try and at least everything is within our control really to improve on.
And you know what to expect from yourself. What sort of a role will a full Thomond Park play in next weekend's game?
Oh, it'll be massive. I suppose there's so many instances over the years. Even just if you look at this year against Northampton and the last 5 minutes, how pivotal they were about motivating the players and going through 40 phases to pull that result out. It was so influential. So we'll certainly be looking for a big crowd and lots of getting behind us there at the weekend, and hopefully we can obviously return the favour.
And finally, Donnacha, you haven't played a game since the internationals. How does that impact on you? Is the rest do you good, or would you prefer to have a game under your belt, or how do you?
I would love to have been playing last weekend out there with the lads, and obviously the Leinster fixture here is a massive fixture. We were looking at it from the start of the season, so everybody wants to play in it. But yeah, look, these things happen, and just got to roll with the punches really, and just kind of basically make the most of what happens, and kind of hopefully we can hopefully I'll be able to do the business if I get a run at the weekend.
Speculation is that Stephen Ferris won't play, but I think there's also a little suspicion down here that he'll be running out come $1:45 next weekend.
Yeah, Stevie's a hardy boy. I've played him in the Six Nations, and certainly I think he's got a very high pain threshold as well. So yeah, look, we kind of one other team, and obviously till they run out as well, and just get on what we need to improve for next week, and hopefully we can look after ourselves in that regard.